few hours ago, DICE and EA revealed that the new Battlefield title we're getting this year is called Battlefield 5. This is the way the logo looks, Battlefield V. Of course, V is Roman numerals for 5. But a lot of people are speculating that that V has perhaps a double meaning, or maybe this is just part of the title. For example, some people think that this could be Battlefield Vietnam. Some people think that it could mean V for victory, as in World War II. And others just think that it's called Battlefield 5. What this says to me though is that the Battlefield game we're going to get this year is a main core Battlefield game. It's not a spin-off, and lots of things are going to change and evolve. Now, with this announcement came a blog post which we're looking at here, and it's 10 things that you don't want to miss about the reveal, which is going to take place on May 23rd at 1 PM PT. And it says on the blog post here that on May 23rd, comedian Trevor Noah and members of the DICE team will present Battlefield 5, and they've made 10 things that you don't want to miss during the reveal. And there are a few tidbits in here that I just wanted to cover real quick. So the first one, arguably the most important, a new Battlefield. And it says a brand new experience and still everything that you love about Battlefield, where every fight is different and brought to life across unexpected theatres of war. Discover the new challenges that will change war forever. So I understand that that's a bit vague, but obviously they're going for the whole never be the same thing again, and hopefully we'll see lots of new gameplay mechanics and features in the next Battlefield game. Number 2, in a new setting, BF1 gave players the definitive World War I experience that brought the dawn of all-out war to life, but the next Battlefield happens on another front line, so obviously it's not going to be World War I again. The live reveal will give players the first look at DICE's immersive portrayal of the new setting. So whatever it is, I'm sure that DICE are going to do it justice. Number 3, and this is very important and I think it's vital, info straight from the developers behind Battlefield 5. Come for Trevor Noah's day for the developers, hear from DICE team members Oscar, the head of DICE Stockholm, Andreas, Lars, that's Mr. Battlefield, and Daniel Berlin as they fill you in on their Battlefield 5 vision. Now this is really important because obviously I think most people will just watch the trailer and that's fine, but really when games companies do these reveals, it's afterwards or before, whenever they decide to do it, that you get into the real nitty-gritty and the important stuff about the design of the game, and that's really what I'm interested in. Obviously a trailer is usually designed to be short, snappy, to draw in the audience and be memorable, but for me as a Battlefield fan, that's the more important information for me. I want to see what direction the franchise is going, what are these new mechanics and ideas, what are these new things that we can play, and how is that going to affect the gameplay. Number 4, unseen multiplayer moments. You can of course expect large-scale multiplayer in the next Battlefield, so I think that's 64 players confirmed, but BF5 takes it to the next level. Prepare for multiplayer that spans across multiple maps and modes, meaning you'll experience more varied and exciting Battlefield moments. Multiplayer that spans across multiple maps and modes, and that sounds a bit like Operations to me, so I wonder if they're going to do anything new there. Number 5, unmatched sights and sounds. Battlefield has always been about high fidelity immersion, and Battlefield 5 isn't any different. Tune in and you'll be among the first to hear and see the stunning environments that you'll soon be playing within. So does that mean we're going to see a big upgrade in terms of the graphics in the game and the sound in the game? Obviously we've not had a Battlefield game since BF1. The Frostbite engine is consistently updated. We had Battlefront 2 which looked absolutely gorgeous, so does this mean that BF5 is going to take it to the next level? 6, new modes and experiences. A player favourite from BF1 Operations, as we just talked about, have given you the chance to take epic journeys across several maps. Will this team play focused experience be in the next Battlefield? You'll know if you watch the live reveal. Well, to be honest, why would they put that in there if it wasn't going to be in there? Obviously Operations is now a big feature of Battlefield games and I'd love to see it return to the next game. Number 7, and we're back to gameplay changes. Cool stuff this. This is what I think the real fans are going to be interested in. While we don't want to scoop our own reveal, you can bet our favourite BF1 weapon that exciting gameplay changes are coming. Because of this, we suggest not even blinking during the BF5 live reveal, so from that you would assume that there's going to be lots of new gameplay features and explanations about them. Number 8, Trevor Noah, so that's the guy that's hosting it. Whether you like him, you don't, whatever, doesn't matter. He's going to be hosting it. He also released a video on his Instagram which we'll take a look at in a bit, and that's kind of related to the Easter egg stuff in the game at the moment. Number 9, the return of War Stories. So DICE believes in both all-out multiplayer and single player, and the live reveal will have more info on the returning fan favourite War Stories. Prepare for untold compelling narratives in a new setting. So confirmed, War Stories BF5 is going to have a single player campaign, and it does say more info there, so we might not get any video footage of that. I don't know, I'm just making that assumption there, but I'm sure that if you enjoy DICE single player games, then that's right up your alley. And finally, 10 answers to all the speculation. The most recent Battlefield Easter egg chase has turned much of the community into sleepless sleuths. Is your whiteboard covered in Morse code? Is your search history full of white horses? And how close were you to the truth of Battlefield 5? It's time to find out. So, how close were you to the truth? Well, that says to me that there's more to be discovered. And that ties me in nicely to this video that Trevor Noah released on his Instagram. And I think there are some clues wrapped in this video, and I would assume that they're in the glitches that appear on the screen. Now in this video, he's just saying that he's 5 things, Battlefield 5, hey, see what they did there, comedian, stand-up, presenter, whatever. And then finally he says, first and foremost, he's a gamer. And in the background, we can see some kind of painting with a blurred out DICE logo. We can see that Trevor is actually wearing a really fancy DICE jacket, which is dead nice. I don't know if you can buy that online anywhere, but if you can, sign me up. And of course, when you can see the screen there, he's in the secret room on Fort Vaux looking at the painting of the horse. And as we know, that horse painting and this room and the Easter egg and the drips, it all led to discovering the EA.com/neverBeTheSame website, which initially announced the reveal date of BF5. So this isn't an accident. They're obviously signaling and messaging something here, and it ties things together. And the glitches on the screen here, if you go frame by frame and pause them, there are some very interesting brighter squares and almost clusters of patterns within those squares. So I'm guessing that if you compile all of those and structure them, order them in some way, that's going to reveal some kind of clue or the next step of this big overarching Easter egg, whatever that may be. And I'm sure that the BF Easter egg Discord are on this right now and trying to decipher whatever's going on here, because I don't think this is an accident. There's definitely something wrapped up in this video. And that's really all I wanted to cover for today, guys. I know we don't have any gameplay footage yet. I think we'll have to wait and see at the reveal if we're going to get any. I'd love that, but you've got to remember that for BF1 there wasn't really any gameplay there, although there was a fantastic cinematic trailer. There was like a second of gameplay here and there without a HUD, so we'll see. I'd love to see gameplay at the reveal. That would be awesome. Not long to go now either. May 23rd is not far away at all. So let me know, what do you think Battlefield V is? What does that V stand for? Is it just a 5, but they've decided to go with the Roman numeral instead of the number? Either way, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Of course, when we get more information about this game, I'll be covering everything. As I said earlier in the video, the gameplay details are the most important thing to me, and that's what I'll be focusing on in my coverage of this game, because I know a lot of people out there didn't like the direction that BF1 went. And all of their marketing for this is saying that it will never be the same and things are changing, things are new. So perhaps that means that we're going to get a completely different experience in this game to what we've had in the past. We'll see. And just to let you guys know that when the reveal comes around and hopefully we get a ton of details about the game, I'm going to be very matter of fact about it. I'm not going to be super hyped up or overhyped or anything like that, so don't expect that from me. Whatever details are revealed, I'll look at them, dissect them, and see exactly what that means for the direction of where the Battlefield franchise is going. And that's all for today, folks. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, a thumbs down. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.